Well, still to come right now, we can all lend a helping hand in our communities during these challenging times. Bill recently talked with financial expert Bryan to get insight on making a difference.
Unfortunately, experts are predicting many people and businesses will be forced to file bankruptcy because of the COVID-19 epidemic. But we have the power to help each other. Joining us this morning by Skype is top money expert Bryan to talk about this topic. Always good to see you. I'd prefer it in person, but this is the world we live in now. Some of us are having a hard time remembering that normal world from not that long ago. Things are changing very fast, aren't they, JB?
Yes, and thank you for this topic because we can make a difference as we go through this situation, this pandemic. We can try not to just survive, but what can we do to help one another thrive through this? And there are so many things that we can do. I mean, and I really had to ask myself when this topic came up. I said, "Yeah, what can I do?" as a business owner, as a financial advisor to help. So I started doing classes online, 7-week program for kids, because in Virginia, we have a financial literacy commitment. So I said, how can I keep the kids on track? They're out of school for the rest of the year. Well, I have a free 7-week financial literacy program for teens. And Bill, I'm giving them $100 gift card if they complete it along with the final exam. So
Wow.
I challenge all of us to give back our talents. What can we do to make this easier experience for others? It could be that you know people who need to have errands run for them, that they need to they need groceries, they may need anything. And now you can't even get your groceries delivered in a timely manner because it's so backed up. So
Yeah,
you can volunteer.
like if you have a senior citizens neighbors or something like that, get
Yes.
in touch with them and ask them, we're going to make our trip to the store. Can I get you something, and make a list and be specific and do all that.
Yes.
So you started with something free, and then you're
That
offering help to friends and neighbors and colleagues.
Yes, use your talents to make this better. You did WTVR did a great story on a business opening their doors because they had to close because of the criteria now. So they closed their business, but they opened their doors as an outlet for children to pick up their lunches, for families to come and pick up their lunch for their children, because food uncertainty, Bill, it already was an issue. When I looked up the statistics, 30% of the children in Virginia already were suffering from food insecurity. So now we have an additional burden. So for businesses that are conveniently located, that can make your business available, your location available as a pickup area, offer it as an opportunity for lunches to be picked up or breakfasts to be picked up or both. So I think it is a great opportunity for us to look beyond ourselves and to get to know more people in the community, and more people in the community will get to know you and your business.
It's kind of like the same thing as advertising, but you're actually doing a good deed at the same time and volunteering and reaching out. I'm wondering about you're obviously a business superstar, but for
Thank
us
you.
normal folks, if we wanted to volunteer to do something to help,
That's
obviously
right.
that would reach out to people in very special ways.
And the world is made up of a lot more of us normal folk than people who have taken the chance to start the businesses that are going through this as business owners, but all of us are going through this as people. And we definitely could volunteer to be in a call to even, you don't have to go to the call center, but we have online psychological, mental, anxiety support lines that you could create for yourself, or you could actually become part of a group. I see a lot of Facebook prayer groups, coronavirus support groups. Even for my daughter, she was a senior in high school. The parents, we've set up a support group on how we're going to deal with no graduation, or will there be graduation, and how to keep them excited as seniors. So we can reach out to one another and make a difference in the lives that in ways that we really never thought about. And there's opportunities like if the kids were in school, could I really do a financial literacy class for kids that are in school? No. But now that they're not in school, take advantage of the opportunity to help in the way that you can because they need us indeed.
I
So
want to
do
go right
that.
back to where you started
Yeah.
with this literacy thing you're doing for kids now. This is
Yeah.
probably not something you would have ever thought of.
Never.
And you're reaching out to kids, and kids are seeing you and saying, well, that lady did this. I can do this. And she really knows this stuff. So tell us how parents and kids can find out about your class one more time.
Definitely go to jbbryan.com, click on the events calendar, and you will see April 7th to sign up for the teen program. It's absolutely free. There's also throughout the week, thank you for always mentioning that I do literacy classes for adults and financial management classes for adults. They're always free. So, but the kids program, I'm so excited about it. I've taught a college class before, Bill, but I've really never helped teenagers and talk about my topic. So what it will do is make me better because as you have said to me before, like, hey, bring it down to fifth grade or whatever it is that saying that you say, like, make it easy to understand. Like that the kids help you because they still need to understand about delayed gratification and compounding and interest rates and why to avoid debt and how to create a budget and things like that that adults do. But the earlier we teach them, the more they'll be prepared for the unexpected events like this that are hitting the adults hard.
Well, thank you, JB, for being a mentor, for being a great example, and offering free weekly money seminars and webinars every Wednesday and Sunday. You'll find a link for more information at WTVR.com/VTM. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.